Keda, Kubernetes Event-Driven Autoscaling, is an open-source project designed to scale Kubernetes applications dynamically based on the rate of incoming events. It bridges the gap between Kubernetes-based workloads and event-driven architectures, enabling better resource utilization and responsiveness. Here's a breakdown of its key features and functionality. Key features: Event-Driven Autoscaling. Keda scales Kubernetes workloads based on events or metrics from external systems, for example, message queues, databases, monitoring tools. It supports fine-grained scaling, including scaling down to zero when no events are present. External scalers. Keda integrates with a wide range of external event sources such as Apache Kafka, RabbitMQ, Azure Service Bus, AWS SQS, Prometheus, MongoDB. The list of supported scalers is continually expanding. Efficient resource usage. By dynamically scaling workloads based on real-time demand, Keda helps save costs and improves application performance. Kubernetes native. Keda works alongside Kubernetes Horizontal Pod Autoscaler, HPA, but extends it by allowing external metrics and event sources to trigger scaling. Scalable architecture. You can scale applications to handle spikes in traffic without manual intervention, ensuring robust performance during peak loads. Core Concept Scaler. A component in Keda that connects to an external event source to retrieve metrics and determine the scaling needs of your application. Scaled Object. A Kubernetes Custom Resource Definition (CRD), used to define how a deployment should be scaled based on a particular scaler. Trigger Authentication. Used to provide credentials or configuration required by a scaler to connect to an external system. Scaled Job. Another CRD that allows scaling of Kubernetes jobs based on event-driven workloads, suitable for batch or asynchronous tasks. How Keda works. Metric Scraping. Keda scrapes metrics or listens to events from external sources using its scalers. Dynamic Scaling. Based on thresholds defined in a scaled object or scaled job, Keda dynamically adjusts the number of pods or jobs. Zero Scaling. If no events are detected, Keda can scale workloads down to zero to conserve resources. Use cases. Event-driven microservices. Autoscale services that process event streams, such as log processing or real-time analytics. Queue-based workloads. Scale consumers based on the depth of message queues like RabbitMQ or Azure Queue Storage. Cost optimization. Dynamically scale down idle applications to zero to save resources. Burst workloads. Handle sudden spikes in traffic by scaling applications or jobs rapidly. Architecture overview. Keda typically runs as a lightweight component in your Kubernetes cluster. It comprises Operator. Manages the lifecycle of scaled objects and interacts with Kubernetes API. Metrics Server. Provides metrics to Kubernetes for scaling decisions.